What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Here we are again, my friends, another episode of Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, where I give you bullet points to what it is that I like and love about particular titles when I know they're hitting my table. We do a video every day of the week, 2 on Monday, a live playthrough on Friday and Saturday nights. And we do this all for fun. We're a non-monetized, non-backed channel that are just here for the love of doing this. So if that sounds interesting, if you appreciate that, if you like the idea of a for fun YouTube channel, then hit that subscribe and show us a little bit of that love. But for right now, my friends, how about we hit the table and I'm going to tell you what it is that me and the gang have been enjoying about Marvel Strike Teams. You know, although it feels that just 5 or 6 years ago, the board gaming field of superheroes was kind of a bit of a desert. Now, they're all over the place. Really, there are so many Marvel games, so many DC games, so many games based on superheroes most people have never heard of, or superheroes that were just created by the gaming publishing company so they don't have to pay an IP. Whatever the reason, there are tons of superhero games. And you know what? There's always room for another Marvel game in my book. So, I think that this game itself was a great idea when it came out. And although there's not a lot going on in the line anymore, I still think the game stands up. To start with, as I always say when it's needed to be said, I do love tile placing games. Such a great way to try to control the footprint on your table. Not always a perfect way, but a good way. Sometimes it works fairly well, especially like me. If you film a lot of your games, that's a good bonus to you. But the tiles themselves and the rest of the components in this game are all top-notch. They're all really great. But what would you expect? I mean, this uses HeroClix. And I think that they've really cornered the market in their particular niche of miniature superhero combat games. It's not the be-all, end-all of the story, but they've definitely captured the market, as I said, in that particular niche of miniature combat games. And this is no different. You know, I like that there is character advancement. It does have this light RPG feel to it, and that's good. You like that. You like to see growth, especially in longer games and in games that have campaign modes or games that you can play in a campaignish style, even if it's not in the rules. When you have characters that are going to advance through skills, abilities, powers, and things like that, it adds to the game, but on a kind of superficial level, because remember, your opponents in the game are also increasing and becoming tougher. But at least you got that cool factor that you can do all these extra cool things, even if in reality, you're still fairly balanced with the enemies. And I've found that this game keeps that balance really good. You know, me personally, maybe it's the old DM in me, but I am always up for a 1 versus 1 or 1 versus all game. And in that sense, this delivers that level of fun and excitement to me. It does. I enjoy being the man behind the screen. A lot more than I enjoy being the players. That's just the way my personality is. And this game keeps that sensation, keeps that fun going for me. So it's a huge bonus. Not every superhero game is giving us the opportunity to run it RPG, D&D style with a DM, GM, storyteller kind of character sitting behind the screen. So when the games like this do come out like that, oh man, it's another check. It's another check for me, right? Just excellent. I also enjoy the fact that in a lot of other superhero games, although you'll have the uniqueness of each hero, whether it's in a unique dice set or a unique card deck or something like that, that there's also a lot of generic cards. And this really shies away from that. Every single deck is so unique, bringing each of those heroes to life in a way I think that even in some of the better superhero games, they still fall flat on that. And this is delivering full forward, right there in front of you. Here you go. These characters. You want to know how unique these characters are? Deck by deck, you can see exactly how unique they are. And I don't know. That just makes each character feel more special to me. You know, not only is this a great HeroClix game, and there are a lot of them, but this is also a really great Marvel RPG without really being an RPG. It will give you a feel as close to the old TSR Marvel miniature game that they came out with in the 80s. I think more than just about any other game on the market right now. If you're really feeling a Marvel RPG without playing a Marvel RPG, then this is one of the titles you're going to want to look into. But, you know, as I often say, don't listen to influencers. I'm not an influencer. I'm just an informer. I'm just giving you information. I suggest watching playthroughs. Don't listen to talking heads tell you how they feel. Watch a playthrough or 2 or 3, and that will usually give you a good idea if the game you're watching is one that you would enjoy playing and buying. That's the attitude we should all have. Thank you very much. I'm your buddy Big John Ed G. The Two Gun Pixel presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.